Elaine Easton.
Hi. I just want to take a second to introduce myself. My name is Kathy. Okay, I hope that this is a non-threatening meeting. Okay, I would like to actually come in peace and just talk a little bit tonight. Okay, I have 2 children. And feel free, you don't have to write anything down, you don't have to look at anything. I will give you documentation if you're looking for anything at the end. I promise I have copies, okay? I have 2 children. My oldest son is a senior at Lincoln North. He's had a phenomenal education. I couldn't ask for anything more. I am very sad for him that he's not gonna have a homecoming next year. He won't have an alma mater. That being said, he'll get over it, I know that. My youngest son is a freshman at North, and he is gonna go to East next year. Obviously, I'm not thrilled about it. I wish that wasn't happening, but I still believe in my heart that he's going to be fine. He is going to get a good education at Lincoln Way East. I agree with that. Now, I am here tonight, and I'm going to talk about a sensitive topic, all right? It's been brought up a few times tonight, and I absolutely advocate all of the speakers who've presented. I actually think that Aunt Nancy's Daycare Center does provide critical benefits. There's absolutely no argument of that. I also appreciate that the teachers who are coming in early are able to use Aunt Nancy's to help my son struggling in math. And I appreciate that, and I'm not going to remiss that Aunt Nancy's is providing a valuable service. Right out of college, I worked in a corporate daycare center. I had the privilege of working at the Northern Trust, and I actually held up the corporate daycare center at Northwestern Hospital. I was part of putting that in motion. I was very privileged. Again, I cannot advocate on-site childcare enough, if you can afford it. This is my questions. These are my concerns. I don't know that we can afford this, okay? My first concern, and I know that this has been out there, RFP. Okay, first of all, I'm an early childhood teacher. Up until 6 months ago, I didn't even know what an RFP was, all right? But now I know. And I know for a fact that when you are running a school board and you are doing things, making the very decisions that you are making, you do need to use them. You need to put things out to bid. And unfortunately, this was never done. I don't understand how that happened, and that really bothers me. I am sure that there are a lot of places in the community, Sandbox, KinderCare, whomever it is, that would have been privileged to have the opportunity to bid on the daycare center. But they weren't given that opportunity. It was just given to Aunt Nancy's. My next concern is I've gone back through the minutes from 2005 to the present. All the way back from 2005, there is not one mention of Aunt Nancy's Child Care ever. I don't understand how you can have a daycare center that's operating in 4 buildings, and it's not been brought up in minutes for what, the last 12, 13 years? Again, we built 2 new high schools in that time frame. Whose decision was that? How did this happen? We're going to build a high school, we're automatically going to put a daycare center in it? There was no discussion. It was just done. And that bothers me. Make no mistake, it doesn't bother me that Aunt Nancy's exists. It doesn't bother me that it's in the school. I'm upset about the way it was handled. There were people who did not have the opportunity to bid. There were not votes that were taken, and it was a decision that was not made and made public to the public, okay? Another concern I have, and it's hard, I know that the district is having tough times. It's been the last couple weeks on you guys, I understand that. But FOIA requests have specifically asked for expenditures. We don't have that information tonight. We should have had that. Who put in the playground for those 4 daycare centers? Roughly, the general rule of thumb
1 minute, Kathy.
Oh no. All right, so the general rule of thumb is it costs you're supposed to estimate $1,000 for every child that's going to attend the daycare center in order to put in a proper playground equipment. That would mean at least $50,000 per each school. So that means there's at least minimal put into $200,000 out of Lincoln Way's money. I'm going to skip ahead, okay, because I need to make sure I get these points across. I have FOIA'd 8 different schools in the district, okay? Are in the area. I have only found one other school that has an on-site daycare. I did share this contract with Dr. Tingley, okay? That district is 218. District 18 contract brings in $76,000 a year. Lincoln Way brings in 0. No, it's actually not true. The teachers are paying a very competitive rate. They are not even getting they're not getting a great discount on it. It's very competitive for the daycare around. Let me finish though. So $76,000 a year times 4 buildings. It's $304,000 a year extra we could have. Times that by 10 years, okay, give or take a little bit because East is older, it's $3 million we could have gotten. And we're closing a school to save 5 when there was $3 million in money right there. The vendor. Aunt Nancy's Daycare is our vendor.
Kathy, you're at 6 minutes. You need to finish up.
I will, I'm sorry. All right, so the term of our district is 10 years, theirs is 3. Theirs was board approved in March of 2015. Ours was never board approved. The annual rent, again, is $76,000. I'm almost done here. The last thing I will say is that the enrollment priority, children of 210 staff, children of 210 students, children or grandchildren of retired staff, and all the children in the feeder districts, kudos. I love it. It gives us great teachers in our feeder districts, but why not union? All the school districts are clearly stated and written out. If I was a member and I lived in a union school district, how could you possibly exclude them? Thank you for that.